crafters, it's me, Jen Evers with Quality Crafts. My phone just went off. It went to the alarm, probably to remind me that I need to be here with you guys. So welcome, we made it through another week. I probably surprised Lori because we're in the middle of a conversation and it turned 5 o'clock. And here we are.
Hi, guys.
So, it is a sale weekend, which means we'll have a pre-sale for the patrons only, not here, but in our private group, so don't forget to join us over there. And a regular sale tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, Crafty Okie, you won't be able to stay long. That's okay. We're going to be making cards using our punch art. So punch art cards, how to use the punch art we have already created to make cards. It's going to be a tutorial. So I'm going to walk you step by step and create things right along with you here. These are 3 of the cards that I've already done. So there are 2 of our bats. We created this second bat together in the second video if you want to look back to last week. The boo is made out of a really cool silver paper that I got from Lori. And if I hold it up really close, you can see it. When it's really far away, it looks almost like it's glowing. It's really cool. And then this was one of the larger punch art little... This is actually a pig. We created this one in the very first video, so if you want to go back to that one. And then this was one that we created in one of the very last videos as well. If I get him really close, you can see him. I should have done a darker color behind him, just to make him pop off the page more, because that's a cute little unicorn. So who do we have? Mary Beth, we have Barbara, Monica, Cindy, Kelly, Jane, Susan, W. Bailey, and I know Crafty Okie, you're not Crafty Okie, you're Sandy Swanson?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Sandy.
Is it Sandy? Okay. So this is basically what we're going to do today. We're going to spend a whole hour creating with these guys. I want to try not to do these same things, but if there's anything from these that you want to see done, let me know right now. Hey, Kathy, let me know right now. I'll give a little bit of time just for people to put down if there's anything from these 3 cards that were in the thumbnail that they want to absolutely want to see done. And if not, then we'll just create 3 new cards. Hey, Charlotte. Welcome, guys. So what I'm going to do right now is just get a couple of these card bases going. Oh, and I just want to let everyone know, since I finally now know, that you've been praying for my twin sister, Jamie. She actually has been diagnosed with MS. She for sure has MS. That's what all of her eye problems are. Her numbness problems, everything that's been going on. Hey, Wendy. So now finally she will get the treatment that she needs that's appropriate for what all the problems she has. So that's awesome. We're not happy that she has that, obviously, but she now knows what it is and they can treat her, which is awesome. Susan Baker needs surgery to relieve a pinched nerves. Oh, that sucks. Barbara Eastock broke 2 bones in her right hand 2 weeks ago. Eek, I don't know what I would do if I couldn't use both of my hands. That would be scary. So cheers, guys. Thanks for joining us. Yes, W. Bailey. Absolutely. We have a game plan. So I am going to briefly show you the last one we did. We used the owl punch, and these are all the little pieces. And that's how we came up with all the little guys in here. And I really want to make a card with this monkey. And yeah, he's got a blue nose because with my eyesight I thought it was black. And then I really want to make one for the bee. The bee is so cute. I should have dug through all my stuff to find out all my little bee stuff, but we'll hobble through. We will make it through. There's all kinds of other little guys in here, but that's what I'm going to start with. Oh, wait. We got 2 monkeys, so maybe we'll put both those monkeys on there. So I'm not seeing anybody say in particular which one they wanted to see, if any, that we can maybe just proceed and do what we want. That would be awesome. I want to start out with the bee card, since I know I can find pretty quickly some bee background stuff. So I'm going to start with a background. The bee is going to be my focal point, and we're going to create something behind him to make him stand out. And while I'm looking for that, I'm just going to read your comments, because a lot of times I get busy and I don't get to see what everyone's saying. Oh gosh, there's so many cute May made it sets lately. Look at this one.
Is Penny there?
Adorable. I've not seen her yet. Is Penny around? Did I miss her? Maybe someone ought to call that lady. She might be sleeping in. She's been traveling. Oh, Buggy. I know there's an actual bee stamp in here somewhere. I'll show it to you when I find it. Love the bee. Do what you want, Jen. I like to incorporate what you guys like too, so maybe I got the wrong box. I do. Oh, this one's cute. Look at this one. That's so cool. Yes, pre-sale at 6 tonight, absolutely. Who's coming to the pre-sale? There it is. Ha 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 ha. See that? Only we're not going to use her bee, we're going to use our bee, but we're going to use that other stuff for the backgrounds. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, we could put him in a little jar too. Look at this one. I'll leave that one out too. This is a good time for you guys to make this punch art and then just start digging through your stash and be like, oh, I haven't used that in a while. Oh, I haven't used that in a while. And I think I have some yellow paper sitting close by. I think this would look really good there. And a piece of black. I'm going to make the black just a little bit smaller, and then the yellow just a tad bit smaller than that, so we have a little bit more of a layered look. Charlotte's coming, Kathy, Peggy. Awesome, guys. Anybody who wants to come to the pre-sale who isn't a patron yet, we encourage you guys to join our family. That would be so awesome. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Peggy. What else did I miss? You know, we should have opened up the other computer so that you could follow along. Do you want to do that? We got time.
Sure.
Careful, careful. Maybe an avalanche in here. You never know.
Do I need to keep it plugged in?
Need some help?
Do I need to keep it plugged in?
I don't think so. I think it'll be okay for a bit.
I got it.
Ah, there's
knocked
Penny.
out, then you won't be able to have a pre-sale.
Right, there's Penny.
Hi, Penny.
It's getting a little worried because we hadn't seen ya. So I'm just gonna randomly stamp some of this around here. That looks pretty good. And maybe I'll do the whole thing and do like a what do you call it? Second generation, just to throw some other stuff out there. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. So this is basically all I did for the other 2 cards too, or 3 cards I should say, is I just took the one that I really liked, and then the punch art that is, and then just created something that went along in the background. And it doesn't take much, like 1 stamp. I only used 1 stamp for this background. That's just pattern paper and a die cut. And then this one for the boo, for the bats, that was just, I just created that backdrop. That's it. Two. 7. It's really long. You want me to write it down? Alrighty, I'm going to put my black one on first.
Yeah, let's not say it on.
There we go. Elise, you're not late. We just started. We are creating some backgrounds right now. Tutorial showing you how to create some backgrounds using like 1 stamp and particularly punch art that we created recently on some of our videos. So I've got some stamping here that I did with like a background that would be great for the bee, which is what I'm going to put on first. So I did a black background on my white cardstock, and now I'm going to put this part on. And I'm just looking at it, kind of thinking, okay, how do I want this to go? I may want to have something behind him to make him stand out a little bit more. So I could do like a hive. What else do we have in that stamp set? Lots of sentiments, which is cool because that's where I lack. And I like this little dotted thing too. So I think that what I'll do is maybe do a black circle to go behind him. So let's go ahead and glue this one down. Oh, and the black ink always comes out on my blue background here, so I always have to go back and wipe that down. There we go. So go ahead and wipe that off quick. And I need a punch. We'll go with the big punch. Still have a whole bunch of this that I haven't completely used up, so I'll use one of these. Just tear the end off so I can get this part in. Straighten that out so it'll go into the punch. There we go. So I can get a full punch. Because if that's dark, like a dark black there, we could do the sentiment on the same one that the bee's on. If we did it in white. So I think I'm going to put it on this side, and I'm going to put him like this. Maybe hanging off the edge. Because then I can do the little flyby dotted thing, and then I could do the sentiment on there as well. All in white. Oh, I like the be positive one. Be yourself, beaming with pride. I've been thinking about you. Where have you been? How about I've been thinking about you? That's cute. Oh, you know what? If you want them to wobble, we can do that too. So I want his little... Actually, I think I'm just going to put it like right there, maybe. And then he'll cover up over that a little bit. So I'll put that guy there. And this down here. I may have to put that back on there because it's sticky. So we'll get this guy at the bottom. If I put that there, I think I can put it more sideways. That would be cute, like right there. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. Get my block. So this is a nice tip because if you get it put exactly where you want it and there's more than one stamp, then you can come in with your block and pick it up. And that way it's going to be in the same spot. Because I'm going to be doing both of these with the same color, so I want them to be where I had originally put them. So I'm going to put this guy down here. I'm going to remember to use my sock buddy. And then I'm going to do this with Versa Mark and white embossing powder. So first we will go ahead and ink this up, stamp it out. You know what? I have this upside down. Good thing I looked twice. I'm going to go ahead and turn it around. I've been thinking about you. I'm glad I looked at that again. Some of you guys, I bet, caught that. And I'm just going to look through, that's so nice about having this kind of stamp. You can look through and see where it's going to land. I want to move this up just a little bit more because I don't want that B to be too far off of there. That looks good. One more.
Hey, it says you're live now.
Excellent. There we go. Yes, I guess one tip would be always double check, especially if you're using sentiments. However, there's always a way to fix that. And especially if you've got something like this, we could have just flipped it over and done it on the other side. So always know there's two sides to the piece of paper. I'm going to cover this up before I blow this all around. Ready to roll. Now I'll see if I can get that to just clear up so you can see it. I've been thinking of you. And thought I had a paper towel nearby me. I could probably use this. Clear up some of that powder so that it looks totally black again. Do you see that? Awesome. Bring our card back in and put that on here. And somebody wanted the B to be a little wobble, so I'm going to go ahead and cut some more of this black. Still got some more here, so I'm going to cut out this middle so I can use this up. Then I'm going to cut two strips, approximately the same size. Doesn't matter if they're not exact. And we'll go ahead and tape this guy down first. Boy, it's quiet in here. Did I lose my stream? Well, there we go. Starting to wonder if you guys all dozed off or if you walked off or... So I'm going to use these two to make the wobble. So if you haven't seen my tips and tricks on how to do wobbles, this would be it. 2 strips of paper and glue them together like a T or an upside down L. And then just fold them over each other like this. And I do it better when I'm holding it. So just keep folding it over each other until you get as high of a wobble as you want. You can have a really short wobble or a tall wobble. I don't know what I'm going to get from this, so I'm just going to go ahead. When I'm almost out, I'm going to put a little bit more glue on there, fold the last one over, and then cut the edges off. And that's the end of my wobble. That's all you got to do. Watching it gently. Susan says there's 36 watching and only 16 thumbs up. Hit that like button, people. Thanks, Susan. So here's what I have from those pieces that I made. There's my little wobble. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on one side, obviously, and put that on my bee. And then a little bit on the other end. And decide where I want him going over there. And then I'm going to hold it down for just a second because I want to make sure. Crafty Kim, I'm just watching. Sherry, are you not well? Been sleeping off and on all day. There we go. He's lifted up pretty high, and look at him. Bing, bing, bing. He is a wobble, all right. He wobbles a lot, so I think it's kind of hard for you guys to see on that end, but he is definitely a wobbler. And then when you send him in a card, he's going to smoosh down flat. Look at how raised up he is. Pretty cool. Super cool. Look at that. He's flying around the cards. That's fun. I like that one. Let me go ahead and put my stamps back. While I'm cleaning up and getting ready for the next card, if you guys are interested in any of the other ones that you thought were really, really cute, let me know. If there's ones that you want to see. I feel like everyone has seen that bat background. That's one of my absolute favorites. Sherry, that is a lot to think about. Holy Hannah, my friend. I'm glad you're here. Brooke McDonald, hello! I was going to put him in a jar, but I decided not to. Okay, my monkeys are the other one I wanted to do. So let me pull those guys out. So this one's done. Hope you guys like that one. I think it's really cute.
Check out what Louise BB has to say.
I want to make some of these cute animal cards for my grandchildren who watched the video with me a couple weeks ago. They will love the cards. Watched. Oh, like the very first one? Yeah, I remember that. I remember you said that they were there. That was really cool. Thanks, Monica. She said she really loves the unicorn. That'd be really cute to see the monkeys peeking out from something like that. Why don't we kind of copy this one? We'll make it maybe not quite as tall. Thanks, Debbie. So I actually put that on a piece of brown paper and I used the stamp just as it is this way. I'll show you how I did that. Let's see if this one's going to be tall enough. Yeah, totally. Use that scrap. Alrighty. So I used a scrap like this. And where's my ink? Here we go. This Distress ink of walnut stain. And so I just put ink over the top of it, and about the spot that I figured I was going to cover that paper. Maybe didn't do quite enough. And it looks like there's no ink on there, but there is, I assure you. I'm going to go from this edge down this way. And I'm just going to use my fingers. A lot of people put like that extra sheet over the top so they don't get ink on their hands. So I'll show you what I mean. They do this so you can make sure you ink or press on the entire piece of paper. But if you're doing this, you always have to make sure you have one hand. Notice how if I'm moving this hand's still. And if I have this hand still, then I move this hand. Because you don't want this piece of paper to move around or you're going to get a really wonky looking imprint. But we got a pretty decent one, didn't we? Awesome. Now to show you that there is still a lot of brown on there, I'm going to go ahead and just swipe this. See all the brown that came off? So I will move that over. Here's the piece we want to use. Wow! Anybody here tonight live close by Madison? Just curious. I have a bulldog stamp and die that I've done the fence with and it came out so cute. Awesome! I'm just going to go ahead and ink the edges here. I did that on that one too, just to give it a little bit more. This stamp is a stamp that I got from out of the States. That's what I'm going to say, because that's a hot topic. Out of the States. I'm going to make this look a little bit more realistic by folding it on the lines. What I did here for the actual unicorn one, I folded it here. I did an extra stamp. So what I did was I stamped this side, and then I left this white, and I stamped this side, and then I edged this and bent it to make it look like it was really standing out. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that, the technique. So there's a line right here, and you can use your bone folder and stuff if you want to. I'm going to try to freehand this really quick. Fold it on that line, and then ink that line. It's an AE stamp. I love that idea, W. Bailey. Wish I did, but you're in Kansas? Yeah. That's a bummer. I wish some of you guys were closer so you could come over. So do you see what's happening here? It's starting to look like actual wood panels. They're really starting to pop out. I like this trick. I think it looks really cool. And we got one more. So we're going to go ahead and fold that one too. So we're laying down some, off topic here, some ideas for when we're going to have the next sales that are coming up and the big Christmas, there's going to be a Christmas sale, but there's also going to be a Christmas day where we just get together and create Christmas cards together. So be watching the group. And if you're not a part of our group on Facebook, join ASAP so that you don't miss out on all these dates that we're going to put out, so that you know what's coming up. Hey, Brenda, you just made it. That's okay, because we just finished making this very first card, so I'll show that to you real quick. It's got a little, what do you call that? I forgot already, Lori.
Wobble.
A bobble. We made our own little bobble. So there you go. We just finished that one. So here is the little piece that we just created. That looks really cool. And we're going to go ahead and put that on the bottom of our card. Because we're going to have our monkeys peeking over like this guy. This guy's peeking over right here. These guys are going to be peeking over. I just have to decide what do I want their little hands to look like. Because like those were cut in little slits to make them look like hooves. And so what I just basically did was use one of the brown colors and just cut out circles. So like this circle right here would be great. Let me catch a little brown scrap. Oh, we've got light brown scraps. Will that do? I think that'll do. Because we can go ahead and use the brown distress ink to get around that. Make them darker. So we'll do 4. 2 hands for each little guy. And they could just be circles. We could just leave them circles. That would be okay. Oh, that's cute. I think we should ink the little hands. And maybe ink some color behind them, like maybe a blue. What do you guys think? I think it would be fun to have an e-brushed blue background. Let's try that. I think my e-brush is plugged in. Let me just make sure. It's a little bit tangled up, for crying out loud. Oh, it's on. Okay, I need a blue marker. Let's try this one. This one is a TB8. Looks good. Doesn't take much if that's all you're doing is just a little quick background. Alrighty, so then if we put that on, that makes a blue little background, and these guys should pop out. Oh, it's so cute! That'll work. Let us go ahead and, yeah, I'm making some black mess over here with this. I want to go around these little circles. I'm probably going to get totally brown fingers here, but I think this will look really cute, so let's just give it a shot. See the difference? Oh, looks so cool. Those little hands will stand out more this way, I think. Don't want to get them all totally brown, just want to go around the edges so they pop out. One more. Thanks, Jill. You are not late, my friend. We're just finishing the second card, and I'm hoping to get in one more before we leave. Okay, so probably pop these guys up. Well, so I have, on the unicorn, I have him flat and his hands popped up. So maybe we'll just stick with the same plan. Kick off his little hands here. Make sure that my card is opening the right way, because I've definitely done that wrong several times before. We'll put the fence down. Yes, totally could have used the same one. I pondered that. I didn't say it out loud, but I did think about it. And I decided the circles would be a little bit easier and a little bit quicker. But we could do that. She suggested that we use the same punch that I did for the monkey's hair and make little fingers grabbing off the edges. We could do that. Now you're making me want to see what that looks like. I'm gonna see if I can find if it's nearby. I think it's this one. Is this the same one? Nope, it's the one that has a bunch more. It's the tri one. The tri-floral punch. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Alright, now I need another piece of brown. I think I'm out of brown. I know the remedy to that. Alright, we want to make sure that we get... That's not it either, is it? Oh yeah, it is. It's that little guy on the corner. Should be able to get 2 of them out of there. Because then I could cut them in half. Well, no. I might want 4. Jeepers, somebody's trying to call me. They're just gonna have to wait. Let's see. There's one. And one more. There we go. Alright, let's pull out the ones that we want. It's these guys. These are the ones I don't really need. Go ahead and push these off the edge. I got my hand there, so I'm not just thumping them on the ground. Alright. No, we would have to cut these. I would only had need 2. I'm just going to cut off about 3 of them in a little circle here. Look at that. Oh, I should have done them lighter. You can't see them now. But check out that little hand. That was a great idea. Isn't it cute? That is cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, next time. I totally love that. I'd have to make them lighter though. I made them way too dark. So these are going to go on first. TFS means thank you for sharing. So I'm just going to put a little glue on here. A little glue on this guy. And I overlapped these on the fence just a tad. I didn't with the other one, so you just have to kind of play around with that and decide how you like the look of it. And now I'm going to pop up those other ones. So I need my roll of pop-up, which is here. And I think I can get 4 out of this if I cut them each in half. Chill, that's okay. Now you know. We all started there. I didn't know when I started. There's still things that pop up that I don't know that I'm like, oh. So I Google it. I Google it to find out. Okay, since these are all the same, I don't have to worry about which ones I'm picking up. I'm going to put a couple by her and a couple by him. Cuteness. If you guys don't have these wood ones, you can totally make your own wood backgrounds if you have little inks. They won't be quite as small. The smaller the inks, the better. I'll show you real quick how you can do one. There's a piece of just extra paper. So grab some of your itty bitty ones. Let's see if I can find one that's got a brown. Okay? And like, okay, so you could do a gray one or a brown one. So if you swipe it with your gray, you can make your own gray wood. Swipe it from the other side if you want it a little darker. Okay? Or if you want brown, then just use a brown. You could do green, you could do pink, you could do blue. Wow, this one doesn't touch in the middle very well. Let's turn it. There we go. That's pretty. Oh, that's cool. So then you can cut these and use them too. They've just become wood panels. Check it out. Ooh, I like the gray one. And you can draw in your own little lines and stuff too if you want, the extra lines. But that's a fun way to do it. Alrighty, that's 2 down. And we could put sentiments and stuff on it too, but you can go ahead and decide like how you want. Like we did a sentiment on the B one, but what I'm saying is like maybe this is happy birthday from the both of us. Wouldn't that be cute? Happy birthday from the both of us, or for, you know, if you put a whole bunch of them on, you could say from all of us. That'd be super cute. I do believe, I need to put the stamp back on its keeper. We have time for one more. I think we could squeak out one more. Squeak, squeak it out. We'll make this one an easy one. All right, what's coming up? Easter? No. Won't be for a while, but look at this cute bunny. Could you say no to that bunny? Hello, bunny, bunny. Let's do a background for this one too, because I want to do some green grass. I'm pretty sure that I have some green grass somewhere. Either in a stamp or somewhere. I'm not sure what. Let me make this one go the other way. That looks pretty good. A little dark. We'll be alright with it. I gotta figure out what I did with all that grass. I want to say that there was a stamp that had grass on it. Let me just double check in here. Maybe it was a big set. And if not, I think we'll just use some markers and draw it on. No biggie. Sometimes we just don't have all the things that we want, or we can't find them because they're not within our reach. Or maybe we're out, you know, doing a crop and we just don't have it with. And we just have to make do. One more check. Nope. Alright, let's just make do. I'm going to use markers. You could use ink too, the sides of your inks. So, you know, flick some tall, some short. Some tall, some short. Make it, just mix it up. Some tall, some short. So just, all you're doing is just flicking it up. The pre-sale is tonight, right after this one, at 6 p.m. So in 15 minutes. You're going to want to meet me over in the private group. Don't stay here because you won't find us. All right, and then vary up the colors. And these one I'm gonna go a little bit taller. I'm gonna fill in more of that white space. Dun, dun, dun. Starting to look pretty good. I think we should add maybe one more color. a dark dusty green color. Let's check this one out. Ooh. That one's really dark. I'm gonna fill in some, but I'm gonna try to make these a little bit thinner. Just so I don't cover up everything I've already done, because let's fill in a little bit of that white space. That's looking good. You could go over it with a little bit of sprayed brown. You might not have that, so maybe we want to go over it with like maybe a light frayed burlap, maybe. Ooh, that's really dark. Let's just add a little bit. Where's my thing? There we go. Where's my frayed burlap thing? That's gonna dry a little bit lighter. Do you see how this looks lighter than that? Give it a chance to dry out. Alrighty. We're gonna put the bunnies in there. We might want to add some fluffy clouds too. I have this. I wonder if maybe we could use this to just make our own clouds. A little bit more. Cute. We could have done some yellow too for the yellow sun, or we could have brayered some other colors. Ooh, getting sticky. I'm gonna add some more grass.
I think I know why that got dark on you.
Why did it get so dark?
The alcohol inks.
Oh, you think it changed it because we had alcohol inks on there?
Yeah.
I like that idea.
The stuff on the paper, the run over,
Ah.
is not as dark.
Oh, yeah. Did you notice that? She said it got darker because I put it over the alcohol inks. That's interesting. He still looks good in there. You could add some Easter eggs and stuff like that too if you wanted. A bunny head. Make a bunny head in an ears cloud. That would be cute. I don't know that I have the... Well, let's see. We could do this one if we put some up here. See if we can get a little bit. It's sticky stuff, let me tell ya. It's one of those makeup things. How's that? Can you see the bunny?
It's adorable.
Whoops.
Thanksgiving bunny.
Look at that. Oh, super cute. Okay. I'm going to put him down. I could have probably popped him up, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put him down here, and then we're going to maybe put a sentiment over here. I think we could get away with that. Ooh, I got another bunny. We could put twins on there. How about we do twinsies? Do we want them holding hands? You know what? Since that one's got like its ears bent down and this one looks more like a boy to me, maybe we could give him like a little black tie. Let's do that. It's gonna have to be pretty small because he's pretty little. Make a little bow tie. There we go. I made a little bow tie. Let's just, you know, cut a couple of chunks out. Good enough. Let's see if it fits them. Oh, look at that. Does that look like a little bow tie? Should we keep it? Yay or nay? There they go. Maybe we should move down a little bit. Where's my little black marker? My fine, fine tip marker. There it is. I thought it was on my desk. I was right. It's just hiding. We'll add in a little mouth. So just so we don't mistake that for his little mouth, okay? Okay, we'll give him a little black tie. All right. And then he's going to be holding hands with her. Aw, cute couple. Does she need a bow now, or are we good? She would look cute with a little bow. Do I have pink around? No, but I always have a marker. PP4. Let's see. That would totally work. See, you guys read my mind. Kathy Godwin came right in and said she needs a bow. Let's see if we can make her bow a little bit cuter. Oops, I'm sorry. Completely out of shot. How's that for a bow? That's cute, yeah? Let's pop it up. I need a teeny tiny piece. Oh, a little flower instead of the bow. Sorry, Sherry, I already made the bow. We're gonna just run with this because we're gonna have to sign off here so we can get our sale started so we don't run out of time for that. But this one will pop up. Oh, so cute. Let's move it down a little bit. It's a little too high. There we go. Darling. She's darling. I like the flower idea, but we're going to have to pass on that for today. What do you think of that? That, you know what? That brown is lightening up a little bit. Not bad, not bad. I do like the idea that you gave me for the cloud. That's cute. I wonder if anyone will notice that if I give them this card. You think they will?
I don't know.
It's such a sweet little idea. It's like a little detail that I wonder if people will catch up on. All right, let me go ahead and do a little review like I normally do at the end of my video so that we can roll on with our other weekly stuff. Because we got a lot of stuff out here. This was totally fun. We got a lot of tips and tricks in there too, which I totally love. So on your way out, give this video a big thumbs up. And next week, we are going to be doing some more cards. And I had the bestest idea ever. And I can't remember what it is to tell you. It's just going to be awesome. We made that one. Let's see. These are the three that we made today. So we started with the bee. we made the punch art a different day. So we made this bee last video. And we made these monkeys last video. This one, this guy. And we made one of these guys, I think the little boy, last time as well. And then some of the bigger ones, like this pig, we made the very first one. So these three I made for the video. You'll find those in the thumbnail. And then these three we made together today. Super fun, easy techniques that you guys can all do. Maybe you don't have the sprayer. If you don't have the sprayer, get yourself a Tim Holtz squeezy one. Where is that squeezy guy? Do you see mine laying around? Oh, I found him. I found him. There he is. I was looking for him the other day. Get one of these squeezy guys, unless you have arthritis, because you're going to have to squeeze quite a bit to get that on there. But this comes out, and then it screws in. Look, I still have all that fuzz on me. And then it screws in to tighten whatever marker you want to put in there. However, you have to notice that it's not going to take just any kind of marker, because like these are too big. They take the skinnier markers. But then you can pump on your background. It's pretty cool. Super fun. Alrighty. Put my stamps away. So if you are coming to the pre-sale, that is next from 6 to 7 p.m. If you've always wanted to come to one and you haven't been able to, join us in the Patreon group sometime this week for the next one that's going to be coming up. And we'll get you in there as soon as we possibly can. Just not for today's, because we're going to jump right into that right now. And today is Free Play Friday. We also have live every week on Wednesday night, 1 in 10 by Jen. It was canceled this week, but we are starting up again next week with number 61. So it'll be week 61. That one's super popular, but if you want it to continue, we're going to need people to send in their scraps. I just got one from another viewer today, so I'm excited about that. It's a huge package, so I don't know if she thought I was going to make... Maybe I'll have to make a whole mini album out of it. I don't know, there's just so much. Alright, guys. If at all you ever get lost, go to koalitycrafts.com, where you can find the blog that has a ton of information, links and ideas, and the schooling. What's it called? School?
Stamp school.
Stamp school. So if you're beginner or you need to refresh up on some ideas or stuff, if you're going on a crop, check that one out. There's all kinds of stuff in there. Tim Holtz is talked about in there, stuff like that. That'll also lead you to the Amazon links, because I do affiliate with Amazon, so that helps keep our community going here. And anytime you watch, give a thumbs up and that kind of thing. That all helps as well. So thank you guys all for being here. I will see you next week if I don't see you tonight. Our next sale is tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. It'll last till 2 p.m. Lori will be here helping me. Petty will be here to collect your information. And I can't wait to see you guys next video.